What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button as soon as you get in here, whether you're on YouTube or you're on X, you're on Twitch, you're on Kick, you're on Rumble, all of those places. Feel free to go ahead and follow away, like away, do everything you can in order to support the channel. Give me a second. So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. I know I'm a little bit late. Um, I was editing some things and recording some things for the credit card channel and for shorts and for um, sponsorships and things of that nature. So thank you guys for waiting up. We got 19 people here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for being here. There's not really much that's happening in the crypto market, honestly. We do have certain things at certain prices. Terra Luna Classic is still up at the higher tier at the drop zero level. Um, but I wasn't sure what to really. I just wanted to get a live stream up pretty fast because I didn't really have um, a ton of time. Like I literally just created the thumbnail in a matter of like 2 minutes and just tried to jump on here as quickly as possible just to chat it up with you guys and have a good time. You know. So thank you for being here again. Good morning, friend. Good morning, Blue Collar Crypto. Thank you for being here. Can XRP overtake Ethereum? That is the question. So can it? I think it can. Will it? I'm not 100% sure, right? Because as you see, Ethereum have a major amount of value. You'll also see XRP that has, a huge amount of value as well. So it's like what will really be in that second spot? Either way, I think both of them or all three, the top three, will be very, very valuable. Whether it will take over Ethereum or take over Bitcoin, if we are seeing XRP and we end up seeing XRP at a level of multiple trillions of dollars, then it has that like 100% thought, yeah, it's going to take over Ethereum. If we believe it's going to get to a level of, $100, $1,000 and all of that, then yes, Ethereum, passing Ethereum is a thing. Then you start to get into whether it will pass Bitcoin. And honestly, then you start to think about it and you're like, well, are we technically going to see the flippening to where Ethereum flips Bitcoin? And then if we do, does that mean that XRP is passing Bitcoin in the fact that it's over multiple trillions of dollars? Like, I don't know exactly what we're looking at there. But yeah, it's definitely something that makes you think. I'll tell you that. What's your prediction price for XRP in the next bull run? So I'm not looking for anything crazy. Obviously, if I see those crazy things, I will be set up to have some at those levels. So honestly, I'm looking for a $10 to $20 price, which is not ridiculously crazy, right? A $10 price at the current supply level, which I would imagine, as we see a billion that's added every single month. Let's say we get to the end of the year, we get to 13 months out, we're adding another 13 billion to the overall supply. So basically saying that this would get to a 67 billion coin supply overall, meaning that a $67 billion market cap will be that level. Let's just round it up to 7 and say in order for this to get to $5, we would see it at 350. Am I doing math right? $350 billion market cap. In order to see this to get to a $10 mark, it would be a $700 billion market cap, which again, may be absurd for a lot of people, but seeing what the value could be for XRP, it's not really that absurd in the long run, right? So $10 to $20 is not really out of the question, in my opinion, especially with the value that XRP does have or potentially does have. Because again, not 100% of things are confirmed. Cybertruck Day? Are people getting Cybertrucks today? Is that what this is all about? Are we seeing Tesla that's moving? It's flipped Ethereum in the past. It's flipped Ethereum in the past. Yeah, that's true. But you also are looking at Ethereum at a whole nother level and a whole nother like playing field. It's like that that kid who couldn't play basketball or couldn't play sports and was like short, and then all of a sudden, grew to being 6'7" over the summertime, and now they're really really good at basketball, and they're starting varsity and all of this, and it's like, what happened here? You were just like 5 foot or 4'5". You were a small kid, and then now you jump up to being 6'7". Like, I've seen that happen firsthand. Not saying that I wanted to play basketball. Well, actually, no, I didn't. If I wanted to play basketball, I could. I played football throughout high school, but that's besides the point. The point is that you're seeing this other thing. Ethereum is that 4 foot child that grew up to being 6'7" over the summertime. Like, that's basically what it is. So GROK can hit $5 realistically. I believe it can. I believe $10 is not out of the question because you're looking at a $69 billion market cap. If you truly have the push like I think it's going to have, GROK can be something that's worth a lot more than where it is right now. So I have only $200 worth. I do want to buy more, but I think I'm going to go ahead and like purchase on Bitmart. I got to see what the transfer fees and everything are, because last time I purchased on Bitmart, it was like super expensive to send anything anywhere, and I don't like that at all. So I want to make sure that in order to send it off chain, it'll cost me like $15 at max or something, or hopefully less than that. Probably not, because it's gonna, or not off chain, off the exchange, and it's gonna be traded on chain. So we'll see. But I want to buy more. I want to hold probably somewhere around the same amount that I'm holding of Caspa, about $500, and I think that'll get me a good, 10 or 20,000, which can give me a decent return in the end, no matter how long that return ends up taking. So we have 79 people here, and we have 15 likes. I would appreciate it if we got to like 35 likes. I like to be at half of what the concurrent viewers are. So feel free to go down just a little bit on the video, hit the like button, or if you're on the phone, exit the chat, hit the like button, bring the chat back up, and then you really don't have to deal with it after that. So feel free to do that. Also, the 14 people that are watching on Rumble, don't forget to hit that like button. We got 2 people. Is XRP a meme? What does it do? So XRP is not a meme. XRP is not even close to a meme. It's probably more close to one of the most, well, eventually one of the most usable cryptocurrencies that could be out there. So I feel like people get that maybe confused because of the popularity that it does have, but the reason why it has that popularity is because it's competing with things like, Bitcoin and, and Ethereum, and, Ethereum actually being or trying to be the world currency, aspiring to be the world currency. You can see XRP that's really trying to step into that role and become that world global currency used by many countries, used by many different banking systems, being that instead of the dollar that's transferable, it's XRP that doesn't need to be transferable because it won't ever change to another type of asset, right? It'll well, I guess maybe you'll buy different assets with it, but it won't ever change to another type of an appreciating asset. Well, you know what? I can take that back as well, because you can buy like property probably with it. Either way, the point is that you're going to have the ability to use it within banking systems, and hopefully it's heavily used in that manner. So no, it's not a meme. I mean, it still could be a meme in its own right, not saying like the cryptocurrency itself, but you can create memes out of it, right? XR pump, right? XR pump some iron, whatever, right? That's actually not a bad thing. Have a guy like lifting weights with, instead of the weights, you have XRP coins like right there, so it's an XRP pump, XR pump. Not a bad meme. Just came up with something. Gotta find my Gotta find my plans. Shirt ideas. XR pump. Boom. So we got 88 people here. We did get to 30 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Continue to hit that like button if you haven't done so. But if you asked a 5-year-old to draw a car, it would look like a Cybertruck. Maybe. I don't even know where the Cybertruck will definitely turn heads. Just because something looks different doesn't mean a 5-year-old designed it. I kind of like it. I like the Cybertruck. It does look like it's a tank, like you're driving it down the street, and it looks like you're driving a tank, honestly, or a futuristic tank. And maybe that's basically what it is, unless you go. I don't even know what conference that was, unless you go to the unveiling, right, where they threw like the metal balls at the window and it broke immediately, twice. So it was funny. You're like, well, that's not supposed to do that. Well, I just got to 350K Caspa. In your opinion, do you think that's enough to hit $800K minimum in the bull run? Yeah, 800 or 350 Caspa. That's huge. Yeah, I would definitely assume that if you're going to see, I believe Caspa is going to go well past $1. So you seeing that at a level of $2, that's around $700,000. So seeing it at a level of $3, which honestly would be a $60 billion market cap, if Caspa is all of the hype and will continue to be all of the hype, yeah, I mean, Caspa, you should expect to see somewhere around there. However, I would assume, I don't know how much that truly is worth. I haven't done the math, but I would assume that you want to find different levels to, take profit as you go along. Like right now I have like 3,000 Caspa, which is worth $500. So if I'm literally multiply that, right, we were looking at about what, $5,000 that you have in Caspa, or is that, no, it's $50,000. Is that accurate to say? Because I have 3,500 or 3,800 or something like that, which is worth like $500. You add another zero to that, that's $5,000, which would give me 35,000. So then, obviously, increasing that to 350,000, it would be $50,000 or so. That's a lot. Hopefully that's not everything that you have into like one play. I would imagine it's not. Like you're not going to throw everything that you possibly own, $50,000 into Caspa. I mean, some people might. I feel like Coinbase is a safe exchange due to the heavy investment of BlackRock. Yeah, and the fact that their financials are public, I would say. Coinbase is definitely, I feel like, a safer exchange because of the fact that I can see their financials. I can see what's going on. And, everybody in the US can see what's going on. That's why I believe that they are safe. Now, anything could happen, honestly, but I feel a certain way because of that, right? Just like you can see any other businesses, financials, you feel great when you could see, like you'll invest into it if you could see that they're consistently making money. Good morning, Matt. Would you mind doing a technical analysis on EARN? You don't have to pull it up on the chart. Just give me your insights. Yeah, it's only on DEX tools. So typically I like to fully break things down while having it on CoinMarketCap because it really gives you everything. But just give me remind me a little bit because we're kind of still saying like good mornings and whatnot. TG Casino looking promising. Good burns and utility. What do you think about Aviator? Give me a second. We'll get into different positions. Is it true the SEC is meeting with Ripple behind closed doors today? I don't know if it's correct. I did hear that they had a meeting before the end of this month, so this might be it, where they have a closed door meeting. And typically they have a closed door meeting. You see some sort of kind of, I wouldn't say open door meeting, but a potential settlement ideas, I don't know how else to classify that, or details that could come out of that closed door meeting, like we saw with the last closed door meeting that really came out with November 9th of a significant date, and then nothing really happened with it. I didn't pre-order the Cybertruck, unfortunately, because I didn't know it would take a half of a decade to actually make it. That's one cool 5-year-old that designed that, though. Very true. Straight lines and big wheels, don't hate, just don't like it. You just don't like it. Or you don't hate it, just don't like it. Got you. Nothing going on with JASMY for some for some time. Yeah, nothing is going on with JASMY right now. It's just mainly movement. Hey Matt, did you stop talking about Elmo ERC? Why is that? So I don't talk about Elmo ERC as much. I talk about whenever it's mentioned, because Elmo ERC has potential, right? I see the different things that they are doing. You see the exchanges that they're listed on, the different avenues that they're taking. Did I 100% agree with not having burns on exchanges? No, I've been very vocal about that. I've said that I didn't really agree with that. But no, I didn't stop fully talking about Elmo ERC. I will talk about them as, the conversation is brought up, or I feel like there's a necessity to talk about it. However, I have a video explaining exactly why. You usually work out like a partnership and stuff like that, and that partnership will go south if only one side is getting a benefit. You know what I mean? So with a lot of the videos that I create, a lot of videos I would have a certain time slot. So I only have a certain amount of time slots that I could put in my videos for the day. Typically it's like 3 to 4 videos that I can put out there. I could technically put out more, but it would take too much effort in order to do so. But yeah, I think with that, it can't take up a time slot unless it's mutually beneficial in a way, especially since they would be like using my platform in order to do so. It's just like a network having a certain platform and they have advertisers or whatever, right? And that's just in that fashion. So they can feel free to reach out to me and work out something. I tried to talk to them, but I've received nothing back. So I guess maybe that's completely severed. I really don't know. Maybe they'll come back and say, hey, you know what, we actually do want this. And okay, why ghost me for so long? But I feel like they are creating things to benefit the community, which is fantastic. Having some of the team that's docked is also fantastic. Having a low supply as well, it's great. Why is SHIB burn not ramping up like its creators claim that it would after Shibarium launched? Why is the SHIB burn not ramping up like the creators claimed it would after Shibarium launch? Understand that the creators of SHIB, they're not going to, so the dev team they're not the creator of SHIB, right? They don't care about Shiba Inu at all. Yeah, they don't care about Shiba Inu at all. They only care about the money that's in their pocket, right? And we as the community care about the growth within SHIB, and they care about everything else besides it. And I don't understand, right? If they really cared about just the money for themselves, then they would push everything that supports SHIB in the largest way possible so that you can see that benefit from the SHIB community to flow over to this project. But they tried to get people to flow over to this project without actually having a benefit to Shiba Inu and think that we wouldn't see it. Well, I mean, it took us, honestly, a really long time to call them out on it. Not me. It took me a matter of just one thing that they launched in order to call them out on kind of their BS. And nobody believed me. Everybody was just like, no, you have to be the scammer because it seems like they're doing so much for the Shiba Inu community. Are they? What the heck is John Richmond doing for Shiba Inu? Where is John Richmond right now? Do you know? Everything that they've created and partnered with has been and then they blocked you for it. Yeah, everything that they've created and partnered with has been a failure. Do you still have SHIB, and how much? I have 93 million SHIB. Yes, I still have SHIB. I had to send my SHIB from crypto.com over to Coinbase. So in Coinbase, I don't know why this is coming up this way, but in Coinbase, I have 93 million SHIB at the moment. So let me go ahead and show you guys my screen. 93 million SHIB at the moment. Scroll down. Come on. There we go. At 93.5 million SHIB. I'm red on a lot of things. Krill will come back. Harvest Finance will come back. XRP will come back. I now have $2,000 worth of XRP. If you didn't see my video last night, I bought more XRP, and I'm actually thinking about buying more because I have like $1,000 in XRP. Actually, you know what? I might go ahead. I gotta sell this tether here because I have 250 tether. Let me take that off screen and sell that. I might actually buy more XRP like right now. But let me take this and I'm going to go to USDT to USD so that I can sell this tether. Max. So, okay, perfect. Now go back to Coinbase. Do it. Buy more XRP. I see you have JASMY. I'm hearing a lot of people saying it goes back to 30 cents. Saying it goes back to 30 cents or goes back up to 30 cents. So you're hearing a lot of people say that it's going to go back up to 30 cents. I mean, 30 cents is not a bad level to get to. I believe that when you see, a level of 10 cents or 25 cents, wait, let's actually split it in half. So go up to a level of 50 cents. That's about a $25 billion market cap. So, anywhere underneath that, I definitely see it as a more of that reality type of thing. And even in my exit plan spreadsheet, I really break down reality as a level of like, I think 50 to 75 cents, something around that range. And then expectation is over $1. And then obviously max profit is well over $1 up in the multiple dollar range. So yeah, I like what JASMY have to offer. That's why it's one of my highest invested assets that I currently own. Where I'm only up $900 or $1,000 on it, but I invested about $4,000 into it, so I currently have about $5,000 here. I have $4,000 in Cardano, which is very, very close to actually over my cost basis. Krill coin was close to my cost basis at one point, but did come back down. But I'm $1,500 down. I expect that to really run. It's only at a $10 million market cap. What's crazy is today I actually took some profit from a position that's in Kraken. So Saber moved a hell of a lot today. In the last day, I guess it moved by like 500% or something, right? Or 600% in the last month. And, when you look at, the last day, it's up 95%. You look at the last week, it's up 279%. So it's been kind of a silent mover because I didn't see that it was moving. And I was wondering why the portfolio was running. And it was because of Saber. That was up 279% in the last week and 600% in the last month, which is, I bought this position down at this level of 0.001. And currently it's sitting at about a $6 million market cap. And the reason why I bought this was because I don't do meme coins anymore. I do. But the reason why I bought this was because I invested in lower end positions that were worth $1 million market cap or less or something like that on some of these platforms. And I feel like this is a great way, not a great way to invest, but a great way to, invest into a sector, is understanding that, not saying the bottom of the barrel will flourish, but if you look at the ones that are at the bottom on exchanges. So the bottom of what could be at the top. Does that make sense at all? So this ended up moving a lot, and I ended up taking $10 out of it, which actually, after I took the $10 out of it, it increased again. It was at $30. I took $10 out, and it went from $19 that I had left in there, or about $20, up to $24. So it increased again. I don't know why this position is increasing so much, but we have to, definitely keep an eye on it. Yeah, we definitely have to keep an eye on it to see, what it's all about. Because currently you're seeing, $663,000 that's going through it. You have the total supply being at 98 million. I guess as you see that, it has about 10 billion total supply. So you got to look out for that, because you have basically a very, very low percentage of the supply that's out there. I might have to take another 10 just because. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take another 10 and I'm going to throw it into XRP and leave 10 in there. Or should I take 14? Yeah, that's fine. So I just took, transaction failed. Try again. Not Celestia. Why is it Celestia? I don't want to take that. I want to sell this position, which is Saber. So please help me sell it. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. All right. Quote has expired. Refresh. Confirm. Sure. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and, at risk of showing anything I don't want to show, I'm going to go ahead and throw that into another play. I threw the other 10 into Anchor, and I think I actually might throw another 10 into Anchor right now, because I want to build up whatever that Anchor could be, because it could be worth so much more. So I have $10. You know what? On Kraken, let's see. What would be a good position to see, further growth for, the future there? What position would that be? Because I have a lot that's over there. I just want to pick the right one. Good morning, Joey Rez. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Also, for the 5 people that are watching on, X, I appreciate you guys for watching as well. Feel free to go ahead and hit that like button. Anybody that comes over here, feel free to hit the like button. Yeah, give me a second. Just want to make sure that everybody is, we got 140 people on YouTube, so definitely get me up to 100 likes. That would be fantastic. So let's find which one I could invest more money into. So Star Atlas has run quite a bit, and I'm going to take some out of that once that does run a little bit more. I could put it into the graph. I feel like the graph is a great play, and already is worth a heck of a lot, so maybe I don't want to invest into that, or maybe I do, and then it turns to a way higher level. I don't know what the supply looks like for this position. So now Saber's still moving. Jeez. Up to 65% of a penny. That's crazy. What position was I looking at? I was looking at something. GRT. I forget what market cap they're at. They're at a $1.3 billion market cap. So we would definitely be investing to see that hit, $1 or so. So yeah, I think that's a good play. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to buy some more GRT, which again at $1 would give me like $100. I think I'm going to that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to take portions of it. So if I go home, I'm going to take portions of whatever I gain in the lower ones and throw them into some of the larger plays. So the the $1 billion market caps, the $100 million market caps, and things of that nature to gain you a heck of a lot more. Whether that ends up being JASMY or it ends up being, I would like to just hold like maybe 100 or so of a lot of the top plays. So let's go ahead and, buy up GRT here. Let me get out of here and go to Pro. And I'm going to bring up GRT. And we're going to purchase $10 of it. GRT USD. And buy. How much do we have? $10 exactly. Which should get me about 69 more GRT. There we go. Perfect. All right, so now my top plays over on my Kraken portfolio. Celestia, I have $63 worth. Ripple, I have $31 worth. The Graph, I have $27 worth. And then you can see how this has grown from here. And again, you have a lot of plays that may be worth so much more. Like Rubik was worth 1 cent and could be worth so much more. I think that's worth like a $1 million market cap right now. And we could see that really, really flourish. That would be amazing. Cosmos, I have 1 there. And, that's not really a low play. That's kind of a high play. But I put some money into some bigger plays, kind of like a Gala Games as well, and Terra Luna Classic and things of that nature. So anyways, sorry about that. Let's see how the market is doing. Good morning, Matt. Let's go. GRT, I hold 50K. Yeah, I'll work my way up to holding whatever I can hold, and based on what I can gain from the Kraken portfolio. Meme coin on BSC with a 1.2% burn, 1% tax. I just grabbed a new coin on honorarium. 11 billion total. They have an X page official site coming. Deflationary meme coin on the BSC side, 1.2% burn tax with 1% transaction fee. That's amazing. They're just getting started. That you found an entry point in something that's small. That could be, your 100x gem or 1000x gem. You never really know. The only thing I don't like about GRT is the supply. Yeah, 100%. I believe they have a supply to where they can add more. Circulating supply is about 10 million. Are you talking about the infinite amount that they can add? So yeah, that's probably where the supply does have, its pitfalls. But, as time goes on, I'm sure they won't heavily dilute the position, but you never really know. ICP is a good one as well. ICP is good, but it also has a decent amount of dilution potential as well with a max supply that's infinite. So I usually don't like positions that are like that, but you can definitely find a time to invest and a time to make money within these positions. People always want to chase $20 million market caps. Don't realize they could bought at much lower prices and could have a 10,000x with their gains. The reason why they're looking for a $20 million market cap, I'll tell you the reason. Okay, is because most of those $20 million market caps are on major exchanges. And when they are on major exchanges, it takes that risk out of it, right? Where if you're investing on something that's worth $1 million market cap, that's not on an exchange that's really just getting started on Uniswap or PancakeSwap or something like that, it may be something that you end up losing everything that you invest on it because of the fact that it is kind of brand new and doesn't have all of those different checks and balances that exchanges do provide, right? So while if you're listed on Coinbase, it's like you get into that and it's kind of like a guarantee that you're going to see that increase from the lowest point that we see. So if we're looking at a downtime in the market, expect no matter what position you end up buying in on Coinbase and you do the same thing that I did on Kraken, let's say you take $1,000, maybe I should do that on Coinbase as well. is go to Coinbase, take $1,000 and literally invest into just lower end positions. Like I'll invest into $10 worth of every position that's there at the lower half and see what you can have. Because Coinbase has a different selection than Kraken does. And both of them have a different selection, sort of a different selection than what CDC does. So it's definitely something to where you're looking for exchanges that have a major impact on that position. Exchanges can fail. Some exchanges can fail, yes. But the point is that if you see top exchanges like S-tier exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, yes, you could possibly see those fail as well, but it's less likely. And they also have checks and balances to people and things that are investing on it. And the reason why, or people and projects that you can invest in, but the reason why I like Coinbase is because things are public. You have all of the financials that are public. You understand their balance sheet. You understand their income statement. They're a publicly traded company. So you can see all of that. And that's why I'm a big fan of doing that on an exchange that's a US exchange. Not saying like I don't trust anything that's not a US exchange. It seems like regulation is kind of tight there. And that's why a lot of these places like Gate.io doesn't have a US branch anymore. You have KuCoin that really doesn't have that US side as well. So, you understand that regulation and kind of holding people accountable might be at a whole nother level for the US, which I don't like, but I also do like at times. Even still, keep your own keys. Yeah, you should always do that. If you ever feel like it's all about the crypto and it's not about what the exchange can do, then yeah, just throw a lot of your cryptocurrency, in your wallet, your cold storage, whatever. I'm very cold right now. I need this air. I don't know why it gets so cold. Maybe it's because this window's right here. I'm like right near the window. Are you buying GROK? See, that's the thing is I don't know if I should buy more. I really do want to hold $500 worth, but I also don't want to buy on Uniswap because I would have to deposit the money. I mean, I could technically buy it. No, because I would have like 2 large transactions. So I could technically buy it directly on MetaMask again. I can buy about $300 worth of Ethereum, but then I have whatever the Ethereum fees are at the time. Is your basement surrounded by earth or is it exposed? Surrounded by earth. It's in the ground. I'm in the ground right now. Technically, I'm 6 feet under. Well, 8 feet. I think the ceilings are 8 feet. They might be 7. I think they're 7 feet. The ground temperature is 52 degrees. I have the heat going on down here. Luckily, they have the air that comes directly down here. That's fantastic. Because if there wasn't, I would be pissed. Yeah, those fees suck. Yeah, they always do. 100%. Good morning, Matt. What's happening? If Lunic drops another 0, can you pop lock on one of your streams? If they drop another 0, can I pop lock? Just yeah, I can do that. No, I won't do it. Maybe. I haven't actually danced in a very, very long time since like my best friend's wedding, and that was a very brief moment. Because I was the best man, so you got to come out with the popping and locking and waving and whatnot. Heat doesn't matter unless you R19 insulated it. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I don't think he did. I don't remember any insulation that went in there. Actually, come to think about it. Probably should have thought about that. I didn't even think about that literally until this moment. Insulated, you'll see a huge difference. Wouldn't I have to, I mean, I could technically like foam insulate it, because if I insulated it, I would have to take the, if I truly had to put in insulation, I would have to take the walls down in order to do it and then put the walls back up. But I believe I can do like foam insulation, right? XRP news timing. There's no news right now on XRP that I know of. We can go ahead and check it out, but I don't believe there's any news right now. Foam would work. Sorry, I can't see that. If you use a good rating. Spray and insulation. Then you'll have to patch the holes. That's fine. I'd rather patch the holes, so I'll probably have to work through that, and maybe they can provide that spray and, you know, insulation and all of that. GROK took a nosedive, did it? So currently, GROK is currently down 7%. So we're seeing it at 2.1 cents. This honestly might be a time for me to steal some up. And if it continues to dive, I might steal some more. Because I feel like this is a... All right. Say no more. Say no more. I got to make sure I'm taking it out of the right bank account if I'm going to do that. I think I would be. But I also don't have my other debit card, because I would like to link that debit card. But then again, I would also get questions from trying to do it through MetaMask or trying to do it through this card. So, found one new token. GROK, which is currently sitting at $191. I have 9,000 GROK. Yeah, I would like to get a good amount. If you use carpet, how thick it is underneath it, hardwood. Okay, that's why the floor is cold. But anyways, guys, we have 168 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Ethereum really quick. And so with the 1,000 that I have in my Coinbase, I'm not gonna invest that directly into XRP. I'm gonna actually take that out and throw it in my bank account, because now that I'm, you know, buying some GROK, we'll see. Buy. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and get me my wallet. Couldn't think of it. Why can't I think of like things and stuff? Actually, you know what? I don't even think it's. Give me a second. I don't know where my credit card book is. Because I think it's in my credit card book, and I don't know where it is. Because I moved a lot of things around. Now I have no idea. I'm actually using my other camera, if you don't notice. Where the hell is it? I really don't know where it is. Ah. It was in the drawer. I just looked. So yeah. If you guys want one of these credit card books where you can put all your credit cards in, feel free to go ahead and check that out. It's in my store. If you have a lot of credit cards or debit cards and stuff like that, you can literally put a lot of stuff in there. I have it in my store, but you can also put business cards in there, which who the hell uses business cards anymore? Um, no offense if you use business cards, but yeah, I think if you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. Again, the link will be in the store. So let me go ahead and see what's going on here, because I believe the debit card I want to use is in here, because I rarely use it. Nothing wrong with buying a token when it dips, but I'll only buy for something for so long, um, in case it eventually crashes. Yeah, that's true. Your wife has your credit card book. No, the wife took it. No, she's an authorized user on like every single credit card. So besides a couple, because we have to be able to hide gifts from each other, and typically I'm always checking the finances, so it doesn't make sense. It dipped a little bit more. All right, great, perfect. Let me just enter everything that I need to enter, and we'll be good. Should I buy, $300, or maybe you know what? I'll buy 350 to have over 500. Because if it dips more, then I mean technically I wouldn't be over 500. Should I just buy? You know what? I'll just buy. Yeah, I'll buy 350. But then I need some for a fee. Shoot. Um. You know what? 400. Honestly, I think this might be the last bit of cryptocurrency that I purchase. No, I'm doing it with this. Because not only do I have the fee through MoonPay, but I also have the fee through. Let me add another payment. I also have a fee through Ethereum, where you have the gas fees. So you always have to be careful not to speak. When you're putting, you ever like type in numbers and then you say them out loud as you're typing in numbers? Is that not the dumbest thing in the world? I've done it before, so I try not to speak at all while I'm typing in any numbers, because I will do it. So calling myself dumb at the moment. See if they allow it to go through. Sometimes the banks won't allow it, and if they don't, the heck happened? What the heck happened? Did it go through or not? Well, I wouldn't know if it goes through until. Hope I don't buy. Hope I'm not buying again. If I buy it twice, that would suck. I had that problem yesterday. I was trying to buy BNB, and it kept rejecting for that fraud. Well, I hope that's not the case. Saying ID check. You're making a purchase. Okay. Something was sent to me via message. Hopefully it doesn't log me out by doing that. Give me 1 second. All right, that should be good. So it should take me through it. And now it's processing. So hopefully they don't like deny everything, because I've never done, well, I've done crypto transactions with this bank, so it should be fine. But they might contact me afterwards, which is okay. It's better than what my main bank did, which is contact me like 17 minutes later. Or sorry, contact me 2 hours later and say, yeah, we feel like this transaction was a fraud case, when I could have bought $500 worth of Lunic and had $300,000 by now. But you know, whatever. That's just me. So the balance is still not updated. We'll wait right now. All right. Oh, there we go. Got it. So $406 now and 42 cents is what I have in Ethereum. So let's go ahead, and that's just my ETH balance. So it means I'm probably only going to be able to purchase about 350. It is hot down here now. It was cold and now it's hot. What in the world? I'll close it so it goes the other way, because I feel like it's only hot because it's blowing directly on me. Pause. Um, okay. Perfect. Now, let me go to Uniswap. Launch, and we're gonna buy some GROK today. Do it live on stream, and that's what we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold it for a while. And again, you get hot. Yeah, your place is behaving just like the crypto market. Cold, hot, cold. Yeah, same thing happened in the banks in Australia, and you miss the trade. Yeah, it's never really a great thing. Let me select a token from ETH to GROK. Again, everything that I'm doing, guys, like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, well, you know, you're buying this and that you guys should buy this at all. Like, this is not financial advice. I'm buying it because I feel as though it's going to be a play for me, and I'm going to have an exit plan according to what I see there, as well as a minimum level that it will get to, and what I will end up getting out when it comes to a kind of a stop loss situation. Overall, obviously, I would love to see it run, would love to see it grow. But you're never 100% certain that those things are going to happen. So I just want to make sure that people know that this is just my investment based on the research that I've done. And I hope that you guys do a little bit more research for yourself if you potentially see this position running in the future. So anyways, now let's get to how much I have there. So I don't know how much I'm going to do. Not 15. 0.15. So that's about $300. It'll get me another 14,000. $300. It'll get me another 14,000. Oh, it looks like my camera shut off. That's weird. My camera never shuts off. Give me a second. You can still hear me. Give it some time. I mean, you can still hear me. I thought that this camera would last literally, and it may be because I've had it on for a while. And what's crazy is I had this on, and this was apparently on all night. And what's insane is the fact that it was on all night, and now it shuts off in the morning. And like I said, I have we'll see how this plays out, but you're seeing the Elgato no signal sign. Just let me pay for this really quick, and then we'll jump on here. So let me swap. I'm only going to swap 300. Ethereum fees are only $12. I'll take that compared to $22 yesterday. All right, so now I should have about should have about 500 grok. So I have 500 grok exactly right now. So that's fantastic to see that I have that. So you have 24,215. Now, again, this could find its way to multiple tens of dollars, which would be fantastic, or $10 or so. It could be at multiple dollars. So, yeah. I won't hit the like button when your mods delete my comments. I don't know what your comments are saying. What are your comments saying? I mean, if I trust my mods, so I'm going to trust what you're saying is not good at all. So GROK itself is an AI chatbot that I believe Elon Musk is creating, and it hasn't launched yet. So once that does officially launch, you'll see GROK that's growing so much more. Now, the position itself is just a meme for this platform. It's not necessarily the GROK. It is a meme for the platform that is currently on many different places. So if you go to GROK and you go to CoinMarketCap, you're going to see that GROK is on Gate.io. It's on BitGet, MEXC, Bitmart, and 35 other pairings that it does have. LBank, BingX, CoinW, CoinX, right? You have all these BitTrue, and eventually you'll see even bigger names that are tier 2 or tier 1 exchanges, right? So again, right now, I mean, they may have some tier 3 and tier 2 exchanges, being MEXC and having $9.9 million that flows through there, having $7.2 million that goes through Uniswap, including the 300 that I just put in there. So it has potential based on the amount of exchanges that are available, and based on the traction and tie to GROK itself. Sorry about the picture right now. We'll wait like maybe a couple of minutes for this to cool down, and then we'll jump back on. But that's going to be a problem, right? I I was recording all yesterday. I was streaming, all yesterday and all of this stuff, and it was fine. Well, yesterday I had the camcorder up. The camcorder never dies. I can have that on for a week and it will still be perfectly fine. It won't overheat. We won't have any issues. For this mirrorless camera, it takes a lot of effort in shooting the level or the image that it does shoot. So that's why you're not seeing a picture of me right now. But when it does cool down, we'll get the image back up. That's only when it does cool down. But we got 78 people that are here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Would love to get up to 150 likes, as well as the people that are on Rumble. I appreciate you guys for being over here. Do you have XYO? I don't have XYO. XYO. I don't even know what XYO is. I recognize the coin symbol. So no, I don't have it. Currently sitting at $105 million market cap. All the supply is out there, so it shows a lot of potential for growth. 95% increase in the day. So you're seeing basically a 100% increase over the last day, being from a $50 million market cap. If it is on Kraken, then I have it. If it's not on Kraken, then I don't have it. So it is on Coinbase. You could have bought it on Coinbase, on KuCoin, Gate.io, and 32 other platforms that are there. Again, I don't see Kraken. I see crypto.com, LA token. But yeah, I don't see Kraken. If I did have Kraken, if it was on Kraken, I would probably have it because it would be at a $50 million market cap. Good morning, Matt. Good morning. I bought a little GROK this morning. Yeah, I had to do it. We have different GROKs. The one I have is ranked 2,509. And I bought it at $19 and it's worth $70 this morning. That's fantastic. It's grainy on YouTube again. Grainy on YouTube? That probably happens based on the connection that comes off of your end. So if it may have like automatically dialed it down to like 1.44 P or 144p or something like that instead of 1080p or whatever it comes out as, 4K something. I'd say buy XYO, but it already ran up 100% in the last day. Yeah, I probably would have if I would have done this like portfolio that I'm doing on Kraken on Coinbase. Like if I create a brand new portfolio, if I wanted to really break that down, that would be fantastic to have. And just to be able to see that, because I feel like Coinbase offers a lot more and also has a higher level of security, in my opinion. So it probably would have been a big deal. But yeah, XYO currently sitting at a level of $103 million market cap at 76% of a penny, rose by 96% today. And the volume is up by 11,968%, $45 or $49 million. Is this because did it just get launched on Coinbase or something? Because you're seeing 16.3 million on Coinbase. Like, what's up with the jump? XYO. Give me a second. Is this the position here? XYO. Where's this? Okay. Why is it running? XYO 2024. Send out the official roadmap. Okay. Do you know why it's running? Because I don't see like any launching on a certain platform. or anything. This was 20 hours ago. Cyber Monday annual sale. Typically you'll see like launching on this platform. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why it ran up. I bought this month ago and threw $40. Threw $40 in it. So now it's worth like $80 at this point, or is it worth a little bit more than that? I guess if you invested like a month ago or something. So in the last month, it's up 131%. So seeing that rise from 50 million all the way up to 100 plus million, that's fantastic. Maybe if Lunic has a decent retracement, I might pick that up. What do you think, Matt? Of course, not financial advice. Maybe if Lunic has a good retracement, you might pick it up. It's all up to you. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell anyone to purchase anything, but for me, it's kind of like you can't really look at it for any type of suggestions to say whether I'm going to whether I would buy it, because where I bought it at such a low price, it would be insane for me to add more and increase my cost basis. I might as well just sit on what I have and just run with it. So for Terra Luna Classic, I would just say that it's still a good price compared to where the future will be. It's just not the best price that it could possibly be. Read a bit above that, Matt. I'll try to. I get paid tomorrow and I don't know what to buy, man. I have like $500 to spend. I'm thinking either one blue chip or something outside of that, and grab a couple of things and spread out the five. So yeah, it really all depends. Like what you have right now, maybe you can invest in things that you truly do like fully believe in. So instead of you investing into newer plays and getting a bunch of random stuff, a lot of times what you would do is just increase the ones that you do have. Um, but if you do have a new play that you feel like will run up, or you wanted to try something new, that's always a good thing to do. I did that with Kraken, and you see how that portfolio has played out so far. It's up $400+ overall, and that's on a $500 portfolio in a matter of a month and a half. So I mean that's huge. So do whatever you feel is right. Whatever you end up doing, and it ends up coming out to be a good thing or a bad thing, you learn from it. Make sure you do learn from it, and make sure you always cover your bases as well. Don't invest into anything that has a larger chance of pulling back heavily on you, especially if you care about the money. So that would be my suggestion. Hopefully that goes a long way. Okay, got you. Say no more. I was thinking about doing what you did with Kraken. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad option to do. Just make sure that you understand, what you're doing there. Because what I did with Kraken was a little bit more reckless than the normal person would do when it comes to investing, because it's not considered investing. It's just literally gambling into a bunch of plays. So when I invested into all of these, I literally went to Explore, and I said, you know what? Let's find the lowest market cap positions that are on this exchange, and let's invest into those lower market cap positions. And that's exactly what I did. I found those positions. I invested in some of those positions. Some of them sit at a $2 million market cap. Some of them sit at a 1 million or less than that million, or $300,000 market cap, which isn't available right now. But if you see an opportunity, maybe it could end up being a good thing for you. Maybe it's not 100%, but maybe. But I may just buy some JASMY for now, play it safe. I lost. All right, so we have 189 people here, guys. We have 123 likes, 123 likes right now. And I think we deserve to be, a little bit higher than that. We'll put on the camera in just a little bit. Okay, I think I have another 250 in Tether that I probably want to do something with. Yeah, I have 250 in Tether. So I'm going to need to go over to give me 1 second. I'm going to bring up the Elgato screen again. I know you guys love that Elgato screen. And I'm going to take some Tether, some USDT. And I'm going to, what am I going to do with that? I'm going to sell the USDT max and add funds. I have USDT. Why do I need to add USDT? There we go. Sell it. Okay. So now we're good. Perfect. Perfection. All right. We're going to check out the rest of the market in a little bit. And once I bring up the screen, we're going to, or bring up my camera, we're going to check out the rest of the market in a little bit. But thank you guys that are watching on X, and thank you guys that are watching on YouTube, on Rumble. All of you guys, I just appreciate it a lot. And make sure you guys take some time to hit the like button on every platform. I need to go over to YouTube. I need to post a YouTube short right now. Get it up and go on about the day. Oh, come on. There we go. You need a nap. Hey, Matt, talk about Sandbox. I don't think I've ever talked about Sandbox. I don't think I've ever talked about Sandbox. Let's look at Sandbox. Do you have a lot of it? So that's sitting at about a $1 billion market cap, right? It's up at the $850 million market cap with $70 million worth of volume. I think Sandbox will be successful with the amount of markets that it's available and the amount of places that people will buy it. Also, the supply sitting at about 70%. You don't really see much dilution that could go into that because you see a total of 2 billion coins. Versus the 3 billion in total supply. Fully diluted market cap would be a $1.2 billion market cap. Currently, again, sitting at an $850 million market cap. If we look at the history of this position, in the last month, it's up 13%. In the last year, it's down 29%. In all history, we see that this is down 369%. What is that child doing upstairs? Why is she stomping? We see it up 369% from there, but it was actually at a point to where it was at a $7 price point. However, I would imagine you had a little bit of dilution that came into play, but it doesn't look like much. You saw about a $7 billion market cap, at the $7 price point, meaning that you really only had 1 billion total coins in supply. Or sorry, yeah, 1 billion total coins in supply. Seeing it at a $7 billion market cap and around a $7 price point or $7.60 price point. So maybe a little bit over that. But either way, if you're looking at, $7, 7 billion, that's 1 for 1. So because she's a child, yes, but usually it's like, hey, stop stomping because stomping is not good. Just like you go, hey, don't play with a ball in the house or run around where you're going to fall, where they run around consistently all day, every day, and never stop moving, which is honestly okay. I just don't want them to run in the house. There are a lot of sharp edges, um, corners that people can fall on. I've hit my fair share of corners in my lifetime, and luckily none of them hit my eye. So I just don't want them to have to, go through that. My brother almost lost an eye hitting a corner of a bench. So I know that corners can be very, very dangerous. But that's a whole nother story. We're talking about children here. Hey, Matt, I've been following you for at least 2 years, and I really need some help from you. I live in New York, and I can't pick up and move my business here. I have to find a way to be able to trade somehow. I would definitely say what's been recommended to me has been, for a lot of people, has been VPNs, right? I hear people talk about it all the time. I've never used a VPN, but I hear people say it all the time that you just need to have a workaround until it becomes available to where you can trade in New York, right? And right now it's just not a thing, but once cryptocurrency becomes more of a thing, well, I mean, it's already a thing, but once it becomes more and more of a thing and implemented within banks and just basically everywhere, they have no choice but to completely implement crypto and being able to trade crypto and buy crypto within New York. So it's just a matter of time until you get that access. And well, technically you do have access, you just have a very limited supply and a very limited selection. So it seems like a VPN has to be the way. Some of these cryptos that I can't get, you have any ideas on how to? Yeah, that's basically what I would say. I I know there've been people that have been asking me like, "Hey, I want to be able to purchase this in New York," and I'm like, I don't know how you can do that. The only way that I could possibly think about it is going that route. Now, I don't know what that looks like in terms of, because if you, let's say you do buy with a VPN, and you end up transferring that to cold storage, I would say that's probably one of the best bets to where you don't actually have any crypto within like your wallet, so that if you have anything that's tracked or anything, it's in your cold storage and you own it. But until it gets to a point where it's available in, in New York, then you could probably take that out and figure out that situation there. But I I really don't know exactly how you can 100% do that. Have you ever explored it at all? Thanks, Matt. I give you a like. No problem. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Yeah, but it does show it has some potential from where it is right now all the way up to the highs, and if not a lot further than that. Because remember, this was in 2021 when everything started to dive and it didn't get the chance to continue to succeed. So whenever you see that success, don't just look at this as the peak point. Understand that this may be a lot further than that, 2, 3, 4, 5x over this point, because the growth potential was cut short, just like it was with Krillcoin. Krillcoin is sitting at a $10 million market cap, while that was at a 100 plus $1 million market cap at one point. If we look at all history, it was up here, and exactly that same point, everything fell down. It was given the chance to run, and then that chance was quickly taken away by the bear market, and it didn't see that success that it should have seen, which was up to multiple, probably tens of dollars. So when I see Krillcoin and I look at having 10,000, I know that it's not only going to stop at this level of $1 or $2 or $5 and give me $50,000. I know it has a lot more growth potential going forward. So maybe drive near to a nearby state, open up a ledger, buy on there, and then leave. But what you can, buy what you can, so that way you don't miss out. Yeah, that's true. ID verification that may prevent it. If the ID confirms it sees New York address, it may flag him. True. Um, is there ID verification now on MetaMask? I think there is. Oh, you said I know, but I'm gonna look into it. I get a little nervous because I'm not too like computer savvy. Is that what you're saying? I understand where you're coming from, right? Being tech savvy is something that it's something that you have to spend a lot of time. Even me, I feel uncomfortable in certain situations, and I feel like I'm very tech savvy. Um, First of all, Jose, thank you for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. I think this is the first time that I've gotten a super chat in like the last 2 weeks. So I think I might have gotten one, or I got one over on Rumble yesterday, which was fantastic. But it's been a while. I'm gonna wait for them to read it. Hopefully they read it fast because we had an update to Streamlabs, so maybe it'll update that. Hopefully. If not, I'll read it. Hey, Matt, I'm in New York. VPN has been the only way to beat the red tape. Hopefully, they won't ruin that like everything else. So, Jose has said that, or is it Jose or Joe Sell? Jose? Um, Either way,
Jose1 donated
there we go.
$9.99 through Super Chat. Hey Matt, I am in NY. VPN has been the only way to beat the red tape. Hopefully they won't ruin that, like everything else.
I don't know why when she read it, it was kind of funnier. Um, but yeah, hopefully they don't ruin it. But you see that a VPN works. Maybe Jose, you can reach out to for some reason Lucio. You can reach out to Lucio to try and figure that out, and maybe you can get that covered. Because I don't use a VPN, and I honestly never will. I don't think I will. So for someone that has used a VPN, it'll probably help you out to understand you can't buy Lunic or Caspa in NY. I bought. Be careful with transferring money back and forth through wallets. I have been doing this for 67 years now. And I somehow managed to lose 5. You saying 6 or 7? Not 67 years, because cryptocurrency hasn't been around for 67 years. I, I think you probably have like a typo there. I've been doing this for 67 years now, and I somehow managed to lose $500 yesterday because I didn't pay attention to the network. Yeah, I hear you. I've been there. I've been there 100%. That I didn't pay attention to the network. I actually had a deep like moment yesterday because I was sending money to Coinbase, like over $1,000 to Coinbase, and I was like, okay, put in the address, all this stuff, and for some reason in my mind, I thought I put in like a different address, and I was like, great, I just lost everything. But then I went back to it and went back to the transaction and saw that I put in the right address, but it was just a blank. Like I usually double check absolutely everything when I am sending it. Oh, you must be from the future. 6 to 7 years. Yeah. I've been doing this for 67 years. Yeah, I literally had like a really, really like deep breath. And I forget if Erica was around me where she was like what happened? And I was like, I feel like I made a mistake. So luckily we went back or I went back and saw that it was the right address. But I usually take a double check before I go through. I'll make sure the number's right. I'll make sure the address is right. I'll go back to the previous screen and make sure that the address is right on there and just everything. But I didn't do that. I just automatically hit send. Matt, you don't like APECoin? Yeah, I like APECoin. I made money off of APECoin up to $30 when it hit up $30. I didn't buy a crazy amount, but it did increase to $30. I took my profit. I can't remember what profit it is. I'm pretty sure I bought on Coinbase, so maybe I'll be able to see what that profit is. Maybe. Oh, now, now won't let me do. I don't know what's going on with Coinbase. Come on, figure yourself out, man. It says my all-time return. That's wrong. Average price of $5.10. That is completely wrong. I don't understand that at all. Oh, is it because I moved my coin? I moved my ApeCoin. See, I hate that. I don't know what my gain is, but it's definitely not a loss of $24. I'll tell you that. I don't know what type of stuff they're on, and maybe it's because they think that I'm still holding that coin or that ApeCoin over in crypto.com, I believe, where I moved it to. I don't know, but I sold it on Coinbase, so I don't understand that. That's weird. Let me bring up my camera. Give me a second. There you go. How you guys doing? See, this camera is just a little bit better. Like I feel like it catches so much more. It's just it like it didn't die on me, but it just stopped functioning, like it overheated. And maybe that's because of the stream. Like I don't think I've streamed with this camera. So maybe that's the reason why it got hot. Because last night I wasn't streaming anything. I just had the camera on and it stayed on for the entire night, apparently. So I don't know what the heck happened. It sucks, but I'll quadruple check. I'll just double down my purchase on XLM. Originally, I bought Lunic on Coinbase, or sorry, KuCoin in New York. Now KuCoin no longer works. Can't buy Cas either. That sucks. So where can you buy, or where do you hold your Terra Luna Classic? Is it still on Coinbase or still on KuCoin, or did you transfer it to like TerraStation or what? I hate limitations. I really do. Where are you buying XRP? So I bought XRP on Coinbase. What happened to your camera? Yeah, the camera went away. How come the swinging thing has moved? So this camera, I don't know. I moved it away from the desk, so now I still have the desk here, but I just moved it back there. Um, and the reason is I just want maybe a little bit more space for myself and just keep it clean and not knock things over, but then keep this in the background that you guys can still see it. And you could also see the other thing that I have there, which is the landscape, whatever that is. But yeah, I moved it to the background. I feel like this camera just looks a lot better, and it's because of the camera. I have my other camcorder that I could technically continue to use, and I probably should place there just as kind of like I don't know, a spacer or something. Just in case the camera goes off, I can use that camera. Mm. Yeah, I don't understand that because yesterday I was recording, and I think it was like 3 hours that I was using the camera for, and it was perfectly fine. And then today, this morning, it only is good for, I guess it would be from 5 in the morning until about 8 o'clock. So that was like 3 hours that it was on. Isn't it cheaper to buy on crypto.com? I bought on Coinbase. I thought on Coinbase was really expensive as far as an exchange goes. No. So if I go over to, let me show you guys. If I go over to XRP or anything, right? So if you buy directly on Coinbase, yes, you'll probably end up paying a decent amount if you're paying with like a debit card or something like that. If you pay with a bank, you'll pay less on regular Coinbase. However, if you go over to Coinbase Advance and you wanted to buy something, say I wanted to buy 1,500 XRP, I think XRP would be a little bit more of a cost compared to everything else. But either way, you're still looking at $1,000+ that you end up paying, or you end up doing. So like if I take the max, I'm willing to buy XRP, where I could buy another. How much am I buying? What was that? 2,000? You would buy another $2,000, 2,400 XRP. It would cost me, the fee would be $8. Is that what it looks like? $8.28 or something like that, which is not horrible. It still is kind of high, but you also have a decent, large spread on crypto.com. So crypto.com most likely will give you a price instead of 60 cents that you end up buying at. You'll end up buying at 61 cents. So it'll seem like you're buying for a cheaper amount, for a cheaper fee and stuff like that, but in reality, you're not. You know, it ends up costing you more. Coinbase rates are good. Yeah, Coinbase rates are pretty good. I really like if you actively use Coinbase, like if you trade every single day and are looking to day trade, which honestly I want to get into. It's just tough to day trade crypto when all of it kind of flows together. So you have to find something that kind of lives outside the norms, right? But you know, also you can't short on Coinbase, so it's not really an option to do that. And if I wanted to go the opposite route, as I see things that are falling down, I can't really do both ways. I can only go one way there. But yeah, I think Coinbase, when you use Coinbase One, I mean, you're basically paying a certain amount per month, and then, you know, you don't have to pay a heavy amount every transaction, or you don't have to pay $8 every transaction if you're looking to move $1,000 every time. So like if I'm looking to move $1,000, it would make sense for me to have Coinbase One because I'm going to move it twice, right? So I'm going to buy XRP, and then I'm going to sell XRP. I'm going to buy this position, and I'm going to sell this position. But Coinbase One definitely has where it's at. Jose, thank you for that second super chat. I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to let them read it whenever it gets to that point. Doesn't KuCoin require KYC? Yes. So it's not available for me anymore. It was, but it's not anymore. Is today Thursday? Is it going to read the... It didn't read it. All right. Well, so I buy XLM on Coinbase and transfer to KuCoin, sell XLM and buy what I want. But yes, now KuCoin and New York don't play nice. VPN bypasses error, and you are good to go. Interesting. Yes, but I registered on KuCoin like 3 years ago when they were allowed in New York. Okay, so you registered when they were allowed, and now you can use this VPN no matter what, and it still goes through, and it bypasses whatever you did have there, verification through identification, because you don't have to submit the identification. It kind of flies under the radar, honestly. So that's kind of a unique situation to where anybody new can't really do that at all unless you previously had that KuCoin account where you already had your identification verified at that point. But that's kind of again, unique to you and maybe a couple of other people, but definitely not everybody that's on KuCoin. But that's fantastic that you're able to still, do that in a VPN that bypasses everything. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, right? So yeah, I think with this USTC or USDT, sorry, I've been thinking about day trading just to be able to take a profit and find those profits and be able to pull those profits out. But I haven't found the right method to do so. So maybe I'll have to take, a couple of hours today and find that right method. And then day trade throughout the day, take whatever those gains are throughout the day, make sure I sell everything that I do own within that position that I bought. And, hopefully I can profit in the end. But if it doesn't end up profiting, if I don't end up going the right way, then so be it. I lose maybe $20 or something like that. I'm looking to gain 100, but I'll lose, a certain amount. But the problem is that I have to pay attention to it for that whole entire time. So that's something that I don't want to have to do right now. But it would be great to be able to see if I can profit $100 a day from day trading, cryptocurrency, which means I would have to gain 10%. Like if I hold $1,000 of something, if I invested $1,000 in there, I would have to find a way to gain 10%. However, if I'm only looking to move a certain amount, I could see it, grow to a certain point where maybe I only need to gain 1%. Like if I have a lot that's sitting in Coinbase, in let's say USDC or USD, and just continue to gather that up, continue to build that up to where I can have like 25,000 or 10 or 20,000 to trade with, I might only need, a good 1% or maybe less in order to day trade and be able to pocket a good, $100 a day or something like that, maybe a little bit more. You don't pay nothing with Coinbase One until you've transacted up to 10K, and then they start charging you. So in a month though, so if you end up transacting over $10,000, then they start charging you. Or is it if you profited $10,000? Like, I don't know. Because if I take $10,000 and I make one trade, does that mean that I now get charged for doing that? Because I feel like that's stupid. And if you go back and forth where you're day trading and you go $1,000 to selling that $1,000, that's technically a transaction of, $2,000 or so. It should be like if you make a certain amount of transactions. No, I don't want that. What is going on here? Maybe I can go to Coinbase One. um, Buy and sell up to $10,000 monthly with zero Coinbase trading fees. Spread fees may still apply. Is there a cheaper way to day trade on Coinbase? I don't know how. So I don't think there's I mean, technically you can go through Coinbase Advanced, and as you have a certain amount of transactions, as you have a certain like amount of dollars, you get you'll basically have like maybe a couple of dollars here and there that come out. The issue is like $10,000 is a low amount. It sucks. I didn't even know. I evaded up to $10,000 in fees and was shocked. It's not even $10,000 in fees. It's $10,000 in trades, and you end up having to pay for it. So I didn't even know that. I really didn't. I thought it was free, and I thought that would be the benefit. Like, what's the point? If I make a $10,000 trade, then I'm automatically getting charged for everything. It makes no sense at all. If I'm looking to day trade with zero fees, why am I paying $29.99 a month if you're just going to end up charging me for that $10,000 transaction that I did? That makes no sense. And is it because that if you go ahead and buy, like if I go over to, let me see, let me bring up Coinbase Advanced, and let's say I just wanted to buy. I know I don't have enough. Let's say I just wanted to buy, 10,000. If I bought $10,000 worth of XRP, it would be worth. If I bought 10,000 XRP, it would be worth about $6,000, which means I would pay $33 in fees. Is it because they have a certain limit, and basically that's saying, okay, well, you can get up to $10,000 for free just to get up to the $29.99, and if we feel as though we're not making our money back by trading this, then we're going to go ahead and charge you ultimately. That makes no sense. I was a fan of Coinbase One, and now I am not. Now I'm not even close to a fan. So thank you for clearing that up, because I did not see that, nor did I actually explore it, because I wasn't going to do that, right? I was going to bring my smaller portfolio. So if you have a smaller portfolio where you're looking to invest in a lot of things per month, then yeah, it makes sense, right? You get into Coinbase One, you're not paying any type of fees. But in reality, if you're spending less than 10K per month, you would have spent less in the fees anyways. So how does that make any sense? It's like going, okay, well, you get it free up to $10,000. So we're going to, but it's not free because we're going to charge you that fee in that month if you spend $10,000. If you spend $10,000, it'll cost $30 for you to trade that, right? So that's free. But in reality, it's not free because you're paying the $30. It'll charge you $30 in order to make the 10K trade. You get paid, or you get charged $30 for Coinbase One, only up to 10K. And then after that, you get charged. What is free about this? That's crazy. I thank you for opening my eyes to that, because I was a fan of Coinbase One before I even read that. And it's on the front of the, why would they even put that there? It's not free. That's insane. I want to put out a tweet. Uh, um, maybe I'll put that tweet out a little bit later. But basically, I'm going to say the same thing. Coinbase One costs $29.99 a month to make up to 10K trades. 10K trades, or $10,000 worth of trades, will charge you approximately $30 per month. And then after that 10K trades, they charge you regularly. What is free about this program? What is the benefit? Yeah, they scammed me this month. I already went over my 10K. I mean, technically, they didn't scam you. They just gave you what you would normally do, right? It's the same stuff. You're paying $29.99, right? If you made those 10K trades, it would be $29.99. And then whatever trade you made after that would be whatever the fees are. If you made 10K more trades, it would be $29.99. So it's like, okay, you didn't change anything, but you offered this as like it's going to be this big thing, but a monthly subscription to charge us the same amount. Sorry, I just became not a fan of something that Coinbase does, which I've been a fan of a lot of things that they've done. This was my first time ever using it. I was trying to buy low, sell high, buy back. I dodged a lot of fees, but ended up still having to pay for a couple of transactions. Buying tomorrow, and I'm going to pay. Wait, I'm buying tomorrow. I'm going to pay. I went over 10K in about a week, maybe less. Sneaky and misleading. It's like the fine print user agreement in South Park Human Centipede episode. Maybe, except this isn't fine print. It's directly in front of your face. If you go to Coinbase One, you go to Coinbase, you're going to see that in the breakdown, it tells you up to 10K trades, up to 10K dollars worth of trades. And it's like, that makes absolutely no sense. I'm trying to find something that's worth a dollar. What's worth $1 right now? Like exactly $1. Not like a stable coin, but like there has to be a position that's worth like $1. APECoin close to it. APECoin's like $1.60. It's about $9,000. 6,200. 6,230. There we go. So 10K in APECoin for that transaction would cost you about $55, right? You pay the $30 or whatever, you pay 10K, you end up paying whatever the fees are over that transaction. And then after that, you end up paying more. It seems like it's basically the same price. What do you save? $20 there? Fantastic. And now you went through your entire budget in a matter of like, who is that? Whatever. I'm not going to sit here and harp on that. What do you think the best day trade app for crypto is? I'll have to figure that out because I haven't found the right method to day trade cryptocurrency. So I haven't really figured that out yet. I wanted to say Coinbase with Coinbase One, but not anymore. Not even close. You have to find something with really, really low fees that you're not going to pay a lot with. And it's looking like, you won't have good spreads with crypto. I still think Coinbase might be the best because, even with the Coinbase Advance, you're paying, a lesser fee, but it's just Coinbase One is a scam to make it seem like you're saving money. You're not saving any money at all. So it still looks like it's a good platform and a great platform for, you know, transactions. Maybe Kraken could be a good one. So like, let me go over to Kraken. Let me see what, and that's only if they have a lot available. The problem is that if you're doing small trades, it may not be great for you because they have a minimum on a lot of things that you buy. For Coinbase, you may not have a minimum. You could buy like 25 cents in Coinbase Advanced. But for Kraken, let me see if I buy, I don't know, I'm trying to find something that's close. Is APECoin over here? APECoin should be over here. Ape USD. If I end up buying, right? Apparently I don't have anything to buy right now. So it won't let me put in a number. Why won't it let me put in anything? Yeah, I don't have any money, so it won't let me buy. But I would imagine the fees were low. I mean, the fees were pretty low when I was purchasing a lot of things, so I would definitely assume that fees would be pretty low there. Any advanced platform would probably be that, Kraken or Coinbase, but Coinbase One is a scam. He said, I heard BlackRock CEO and someone else owns many shares of Coinbase, which is why Binance had to go down so that Coinbase could take the top spot and reap the most from BTC and spot Bitcoin ETF. Interesting. I would assume that was probably the case to see a US company on top, a publicly traded US company on top of the cryptocurrency ladder. So I probably would assume so that would be the case. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and head out of here at this point. And make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. We've been live for about 2 hours, and it was a really, really good one. So thank you guys for being here and talking it over. But yeah, I'm going to put out this tweet about Coinbase One. I'm going to upload some videos or record some videos. I got to do a lot of cleaning today because I'm not going to be. You just got here. I apologize, Pudgy. Yeah. So I got to do a lot of cleaning today. I got to do a lot of stuff. So I can't really be live for too much longer. But I do appreciate you guys being here and you know, taking the time to chat with me and talk about different things. Right now, the market is down. Let's go through a little bit of a market update because we haven't done this at all today, right? We have 136 people that are over here on YouTube. We have, 4 people that are watching on X, and then we have 18 people that are watching on Rumble. So let's go through what the market is doing, and we'll go through different positions. We're not going to go through any more comments or anything like that. But currently, the market is at a $1.42 trillion market cap, where you're seeing Bitcoin's dominance is slightly decreasing. It's less than the 52%. I would love to see that decrease because as you see it decrease, you see the altcoins that start to really push up. If you look at different coins that are leading the market, Bitcoin is down to 37.5, 37.6. Ethereum is down to about 2,000, maybe to a level where it could break that 2,000 level and, you know, pull below it. XRP is at 60 cents. That's down 1%, 1.6%. Great. After I buy it, that's perfect. Solana is at $60 or so. Cardano is, it's always hovering between the 37 to 40 cent range, but it's down about 2.6%. Tron is down by 1.5. So a lot of things are down today at the moment. And if we look at things that are running in the market, Injective, we have Theta Network, Render, that's up to $3.42, Celestia, that's up to $6.37, Thorchain, up 3%, ApeCoin up about 3% as well, FTX token 3%, Mantle 3% or 2.5%, and so on and so forth, right? Now, if we look at things that are dropping, what's dropping the most? It looks like SEI is dropping the most at 15% down. You're seeing Stacks that's down about 8%. Uniswap, Blur, Cardano, Graph, all of those are down more than 2%. IMX that's down as well. Gas that's down. So yeah, Caspa as well, down below the 13-cent mark. I don't know if I'm going to get any more Caspa. I think 500 is fine. $500 is fine. Not 500 total Caspa, but $500. Let's look at the things that are trending. Stuff that's trending. Terra Luna Classic still trending. It's up 57% in the last 7 days, 80% in the last 30 days. You can see IOTA, that's up 26%. Nets Protocol, that's up 12%. Terra Classic USD, that's up 287%, up to $5 or 5.2 cents. Python Network has also been trending. That has dropped down recently, down 19% in the last 7 days, down 1% in the last day. Solana, XRP, all of these that are still trending. Now, I do want to look at kind of all cryptocurrencies. So let's go to, I guess, every cryptocurrency. I want to look at the top, maybe like 200 or something. Where do we go for that? Cryptocurrencies, not categories, not recently added. Ranking. I think that's gainers and losers. What's the biggest gainers in the top 100? I want to look at the top 500. It's the largest gainers there. XYO is up 106%. Fantastic. I'm glad to see that, anybody is making a decent amount of money from that. You see Pocket Network, that's up 25%. Nothing really close to XYO, honestly. BitGert, anything notable? No. Any of the big losers as well? Big losers in the market. Cortex, again, SEI, that's down 13% in the top 200. That's there. So, recently added. Some things are recently added with a fully diluted market cap of $99 million, but only has $55 million worth of volume. Not really a big fan of that. I want to look at things that have the most volume. So whatever this is, Hold, a Hold Station that has a $36 million market cap with about $1 million worth of volume. And it is on the ZK Sync blockchain. Don't know what that is. But you're looking at a $36 million market cap. It is down in the past 24 hours by 7%. So maybe you'll take a closer look at that, but has had a lot of volume there. So all of these things are new. Anyways, guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Again, the XRP that I bought recently is short term. It's not long term. It's something that I'm looking to gain, a decent amount in the coming months or so. And I will take the amount of coins that I invested into there and I will sell those coins, but keeping the coins that were in there prior so that I don't have to or don't want to take any type of profit at a 2x return from where we are. So guys, like I said, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Rumble. We're working our way up to 500 followers over there. And also, if you guys want to get yourself an exit plan spreadsheet, I'm going to be building on to this exit plan spreadsheet. I'm going to be building GROK, Caspa, XRP, and some other things. Right now, we have Terra Luna Classic that you guys can build an exit plan spreadsheet for, Shiba Inu, JASMY, Crow, and again, we'll have other ones that are there. But you guys can get that on my Patreon if you want to with any Patreon level. It could be the smallest level all the way to the highest level. You can go ahead and get this spreadsheet for yourself, and we'll continue to update this and give you more stuff within it. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. I wanted to show you, and I didn't even show you guys the screen. So we have Lunic, we have SHIB, we have JASMY, we have CRO, XRP, Caspa, GROK, all of those that we're going to be adding to the list. So feel free to go and get that. The Patreon is in the description. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.